Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Unbox It, Cush. Today you're in for a real treat. But before we get started, I want to talk a little bit about the box cutter we're going to use for today's unboxing. Viewers of my channel know of my great fondness for the Stanley 99E box cutter. This is the one with 4 depth settings. Again, classic made in America box cutter. I use it for most of my unboxings, but today I'm going to go a little bit different route for another classic box cutter, and that is the Craftsman 9487, also made in the USA. I tend to favorite for some of my unboxings because it's shaped a little bit like a shark. In fact, it does have quite a bite. Unlike the Stanley 99E, the Craftsman 9487 only has 3 depth settings. This is 3, this is 2, and 1. 1 is the smallest one. That's plenty of blade for most unboxings, and that's the setting we're going to use today for this unboxing. We're calling this episode of unboxing Go Big or Go Home, and we're going to find out why. Many of you remember the classic 1960s television commercial for Charmin toilet paper with Mr. Whipple, who was always admonishing customers in the store to please don't squeeze the Charmin. You might remember back in the 1970s, they updated their TV slogan with Charmin, it's got Cush, and that happens to be my favorite. I wonder why. Then, in an ironic twist, today, Cush has Charmin. And finally, before we get to our unboxing, you need to know that in Europe, Charmin is sold as Cushelle. So here at Unbox It Cush, we're pretty fond of Charmin and Cushelle toilet paper. So let's get started. But before we do, a little bit about the classic jumbo roll of Charmin. And how many sheets does it have? This is the jumbo roll. It has a 214 two-ply sheets. That's 168 square feet of toilet paper. For my Canadian friends, it's about 15.5 square meters. So that's the standard jumbo roll. But today, like we said in our episode, this is go big or go home. So today, we're going to unbox the Charmin Forever Roll starter kit. That's right, Charmin Forever Roll. This is really important, and it might help you out to prepare for the next pandemic, which we don't know whenever that's going to come, to get one of these bad boys in your home. So let's take a look at what we have in the box of the Charmin Forever Roll. The Craftsman 9487 on the one blade position 1, sufficient enough to cut the tape, open the box, and see what we have inside this starter kit. First box out of the top. Let's see what we have here. This is the floor stand for the Charmin Forever Roll. Nice brushed stainless steel floor stand. It comes with the rods that screw in to elevate the Charmin Forever Roll, which sits on the top cross member. So we'll finish the installation of that, the assembly of that later on. Let's take a look at the business end of the Charmin Forever Roll. Inside the starter kit, you get three Forever Rolls. That's enough. Each roll, they say, Charmin says, is good for at least a month. It depends on the user, really, and their dietary habits. But let's take a look at the Forever Roll. My goodness. Now that is quite a bit larger than the standard jumbo roll of Charmin. How many sheets do you think that has? Well, it has 2-ply sheets, 1,700 2-ply sheets. That's 185 square feet of 2-ply soft Charmin toilet paper. For my European friends, that works out to about 17 square meters of toilet paper. So that's a lot of toilet paper. And look at it indeed. That's going to sit on that stand on the floor next to the business end in your bathroom and provide a month, perhaps more, perhaps less, again, depends on your diet, of soft Charmin toilet paper. In the box, there are 3 of these Forever Rolls. I got to tell you right now, they're marking it down for the next pandemic to a price of only $34.97 for this starter kit, just as you see it here at shop.charmin.com. That's marked down from over $55 that they originally sold the Forever starter kit for. So that's wonderful. I'm not going to demonstrate how this works. You all know it. And it's kind of interesting that toilet paper is one of the very few products, I can't even think of another, that doesn't come with instructions. I guess they just assume we're going to figure it out all on our own. So anyway, thanks for joining me for another unboxing here on Unbox at Cush, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.